Welcome to Mike and Mark in the morning. My name is Mike. I'm a Cowboys fan. It's my twin brother Mark. He is a Redskins fan. Starting off the week, 0-1.
Me too, 0-1.
The Raiders are off the snide.
I knew they were going to win eventually.
I know. I should have stuck with my gut on
Me
that
too.
one.
I heard. I was originally going to say it too, but what are you going to do? 0-1.
What'd you say? Kansas City's not for real on the road?
Yeah, they always. And plus, like a division game thrown out the window.
Yeah, throw the records out the window. First game, Cleveland at Atlanta. Atlanta's a 3-point favorite.
I'm going Atlanta. Cleveland hurt me last week. I'm going with the Falcons.
Cleveland got annihilated last week. I'm going to go with Atlanta also. Tampa Bay at Chicago.
It's a little tricky game.
Yeah.
Bears because they're home, barely. I think it's going to be a little cold. It's going to affect Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Bears too. Cincinnati at Houston. Two teams that burned me all year long.
Yep, Houston because they're home. Defense.
Yeah, Houston too. They're only favored by like 1.5. Watch it be.
Anybody can win that game.
They'll get screwed again this week. They'll have a tie.
Yeah, probably.
You know, Jacksonville at the Colts. Colts are favored by 2 touchdowns. Colts.
I'm going with the Colts.
Yeah, Colts. Yeah. Green Bay at Minnesota.
Division game. I'm going. I was originally going to go Minnesota, but I'm going Green Bay. I think
Green Bay's playing very well right now. Actually, they're putting up a lot of points. Detroit at New England. Patriots favored by a touchdown.
New England because they're home, but it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm going with New England. I don't think it'd be a great game. New England's rolling right now too. They're playing pretty
Both teams have great defenses.
They annihilated the Colts last week.
Oh yeah, I know.
Tennessee at the Eagles.
Eagles back on track.
Yeah, Eagles too. They're favored by like 11 points. But I think Tennessee will beat them up in the first
I like
half.
that quarterback. They should keep with him the rest of the year. That rookie quarterback.
Who's that?
Tennessee. For Tennessee. Yeah, they should stick with him.
4 o'clock game. St. Louis at San Diego.
Tough game because St. Louis is, Fisher team defense. San Diego barely. I think it's going to be. I think it's barely because they're home. It's the only reason.
San Diego's favorite. I'm going to actually pick St. Louis.
All right. You got St. Louis right last week?
Arizona at Seattle. I can't believe Seattle's a 7-point favorite in this game.
I know because they're home. That's the only reason. I know everybody's jumping on it.
Arizona's 9-1.
I know everybody's jumping on Arizona bandwagon. I think Seattle barely because they're home. Just because they're home.
Well,
barely.
Here's the thing: Seattle runs the ball. They can't throw it. Their passing offense is horrible this year. Cardinals have a great run defense. I think Cardinals.
Arizona beat them last time too. There, I was originally going to Arizona. I'm going with Seattle last second here.
I'm gonna go Arizona in that game. Miami at Denver.
I've been contemplating this game all week.
So is Joe Console.
Yep. I'm going to go with Miami to lose just because they're on the road. I mean, they're good on the road, but Peyton Manning at home, I don't see him losing 2 in a row. I know there's going to be injuries. They're saying people aren't going to be playing, and then the receivers are out, running backs. But Peyton Manning can make you or me look good for a day in the field because he throws it right there.
Miami's playing very well, though.
Oh, yeah, great. They're playing great. It's all
well.
up to Tannehill. It's going to be a great game to watch.
I'm going to stick with Denver, too, because they're home. And then Washington Redskins at San Francisco.
A lot of problems in Washington. San Fran. I don't think by 9.5. I think they're going to beat us by like a little more than 7.
What do you think of Jay Gruden said RG3's being coddled too much?
Jay, you look great. 2-0 starting out. What's his name? Colt. But now you bench him. Now we haven't won a game. Just don't say nothing. That's what I would say to him.
I don't know. And just FYI for your fans out there, you can change in your web browser now that it will not say Redskins. It'll say the Washington Athletes or the Washington Americans.
That's ridiculous.
Instead of Redskins because it's so offensive. And then the Jets or the night game is the Dallas at the Giants.
Going with the Giants and upset because they're home.
Cowboys, come on, they get rest up.
They were rested. I think a little bit lazy, a little
Don't
too
be
much
stupid, Jason Garrett. Run the ball. Run the ball. Then Monday night we got 2 games because of all the snow out in Buffalo. You got the Jets at Buffalo in Detroit.
I'm going with Buffalo. Everybody's going with the Jets, but I'm going with Buffalo. A lot of people are going with Jets, I know.
I'm going to go Buffalo as well, even though they keep burning me all year.
Yep.
And then the last game is Baltimore at New Orleans.
That's a Monday night.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what? New Orleans has burned me, and I can't believe I'm saying this. This is going to be like 3 games they're going to lose in a dome this year. I just think Ravens playing well, great defense. They had a bye last week, right? I think.
Yeah, I think the Ravens
are
off last week.
I'm going with the Ravens.
I don't know. Flacco's been very inconsistent this year. He's been up and down.
Mm-hmm.
I think New Orleans is going to win that game.
We got a little different picks this week, and I like that.
Well, I can't do any worse than last week. I was 5-9, and Mark was 9-5.
Again, the late game saved me 3 weeks in a row. And this week I have a funny feeling I'll do terrible, but we will see. Overall records are
Mark is 98-63. I'm 94-67.
both great
And I'm
records.
not going to say the percentage because Jim Neary said that I jinxed myself by saying what the percentage was. So, Jim, you could do the math. You probably did the math already in your head. So,
probably.
Thanks. We'll see you guys next week.
Fly on your way like an